Number 3, which equation is true? In order to find which equation is true, we will change the fractions to equivalent forms of decimals. Let's begin with letter A. 80 hundredths can be simplified when dividing by 10 for both 80 and 100. This will give us 8 tenths. 8 tenths is equivalent to 8 tenths as a decimal. We know that this is true, but let us continue to verify the rest of the answer choices. We will do the same for B. 13 tenths can become a decimal by dividing the fraction. We will show our work over here. 13 goes inside the division box and 10 outside. 10 can go into 13 equally one time. 1 times 10 is 10, with the remainder of 3. 10 cannot go into 3, so we must add a decimal and a 0. The decimal will go up, and the 0 will come down to make 30. 10 can go into 30 equally 3 times. Let us check. 3 times 10 is 30. When we subtract, we will get 0, remainder. 1 3/10 is not equivalent to 1 3/100. We know B is not true. Now we will do the same for 8 hundredths. 8 will go into the division box with 100 as the divisor. 100 cannot go equally into 8. We must add a decimal and a 0. 100 can still not go into 80 equally, so we must add a 0 and a 0 for our placeholder. 100 can now go into 800 8 times equally. 8 times 100. When we subtract, we have a remainder of 0. Our decimal is now 8 hundredths. 8 hundredths is not equal to 1 8/10. This is not our answer. Finally, we will divide the fraction for 15 fifths to check to see if it is equivalent to 3/10. 15 will go inside the division box, with 5 being the divisor. 15 can be divided by 5 3 times equally. 3 times 5 is 15. When we subtract, we have a remainder of 0. 3 is our answer. 3 is not equal to 3/10. D is not our answer. The only letter choice that is true is A.